Hello, today's September 14th, 2021, and isn't the world crazy? There's so much going on. Um, I gotta try to be humorous about it because if not, oh my gosh, it's gonna just give me anxiety, just thinking of all the things going on in the world, like what, earthquakes, floodings, hurricanes, um, what else? I can't think of anything else, but I'm sure they're there. Oh, the pestilences, that see, um, A B A. Okay, so back to the broadcast. All right. Anyhow, what I'm saying is, the birth pains are increasing, and there's that sense that Jesus is coming from what we see, what's going on in the world. So I want to share something. Jesus did say, no man knows the day or the hour, um, but we see the signs that are leading up to what speaks in the book of Revelation, the tribulation period, the Antichrist period. Book of Daniel speaks of Antichrist, and so if we're seeing things happening that's leading up to the tribulation, how much sooner it is for Jesus to come down and rapture the church, the harpazo, the rapturo. Um, Rapture, caught up, and harpazo is caught up. In First Thessalonians it says caught up, which is translated in the Greek harpazo, and rapturo is from the Latin translation. So the word rapture is in the Latin translation. In the English, it's caught up. So people argue, well, the word rapture is not in the Bible, so it's not true. But I think that's what they say. It's not true. But anyhow, so I just want to come on here and give some encouragement. I know there's some people that are really feeling the anxiety and the stress over, the and but Jesus said, "Do not worry. Cast your cares upon Him because He cares for you." So whatever is going on in your life, just cast it over to the Lord. I have to try that too myself. It's hard to do sometimes to turn over something to the Lord, and and trusting in Him that He will see you through, and He will help you out. But I I really think about the times that we're in and how that it's like we're that generation to see everything that's transpiring that leads up to the book of Revelation, and the judgments and the bowls, the trumpets, the judgments, the seal judgments. Um, we're seeing everything transpiring, and it's on the cusp. And also too, we have other like prophecies in the Bible, in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, it speaks of an invasion from the north, from certain countries. You can read it in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38. Um, and what else? Isaiah chapter 17 is another prophecy that when you see what's going on in Syria, Damascus, when you read Isaiah 17, you see it's Syria, parts of Syria are messed up, and there's a lot of refugees, so you keep them in prayer. Um, but it does say Damascus will become a ruinous heap, and so keep your eyes on that. So that's another prophecy. I don't know if that happens before the tribulation, or before the rapture, or simultaneously. I don't know, when exactly, but we see everything leading up to it in rapid concession, So, and that's not with just that, that's with everything, you know, um, especially with nature stuff. There's even volcanoes going on. I don't know I know there's quite a few, but how they're impacting mankind, I'm not sure. Um, but anyhow, so I want to share a parable. It's found in Matthew 25. It's the wise and foolish virgins. So I'm going to read what I have wrote here. Jesus likens his coming using a Jewish wedding analogy. Did I say that right? So he's speaking of a Jewish wedding, and the bride, during the Jewish wedding, before the bride gets married, the bride doesn't even know the day or the hour that the groom is coming, the bridegroom, but she should always be ready. So the foolish virgins, the parable, he's saying to his believers to be ready for his coming. Don't be sluggish, slumbering, carousing, living in debauchery, fornicating, and everything else. The list goes on and on. But he wants you to keep your lamp filled with oil, so you're ready for when the bridegroom comes, and he takes you to heaven, to the wedding feast of the Lamb. And so there's 5 that were wise and 5 were foolish. So I'm going to read it. Matthew 25. Okay, I'm going to start at verse 2. Now 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish. Those who were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. But while the bridegroom was delayed, they all slumbered and slept. And then at midnight a cry was heard, "Behold, the bridegroom is coming. Go out to meet him." See, it's like a surprise, but they always have to be ready, because they don't know when they're going to make that announcement when the bridegroom is coming for the bride. So then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise answered, saying, "No, lest there should not be enough for us and you, but go rather to those who sell and buy for yourselves." And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the wedding feast. You can read that in the book of Revelation. And the door was shut, the wedding feast, the book of Revelation. But he's liking this as remember, as a Jewish wedding. But this is scary. Watch. Afterwards, oh, hold on, I think I got lost. So the door was shut. Okay, verse 11. After the other virgins came also, saying, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But he answered and said, "Assuredly, I say to you, I do not know you." Oh, that's why you be ready. Make sure you have the Lord in your heart as your Savior. You don't want to hear those words. Verse 13. Watch, therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour in which the Son of Man is coming. So Jesus is coming. He said, and with everything that's going on in the world, keep looking up. The Lord is at the door. How soon? It's very soon. It sure seems like it. Anyhow, I'm going to get going because I have to cook some dinner. All right. God bless you, and until next time, the Lord willing, I record another video. Okay, Maranatha.